So imagine waking up to a sewage backup flooding your apartment. The smell, the health risks, gross. And then, on top of that, your landlord does nothing. You're left living in a biohazard, but your rent is still due. So what are your options? Can you legally withhold rent? Today we're diving deep into tenant rights, specifically when it comes to uninhabitable living conditions and the legal steps you must take to protect yourself without risking eviction. Hey everyone, it's Alyssa with Bay Property Management Group and welcome back to the channel. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more helpful insights on all things related to the rental industry. We appreciate your support and let's get into the video. A sewage backup isn't just inconvenient, it's a major health hazard. Raw sewage can spread bacteria, mold, and toxic gases, leaving your home unsafe to live in. When landlords fail to act quickly to fix the problem, tenants are left dealing with dangerous conditions. But here's the good news. Tenant rights laws exist to protect you in cases like these. So what exactly counts as uninhabitable living conditions? Sewage backups that aren't repaired promptly. No heat during cold weather or no air conditioning during extreme heat. Unsafe electrical wiring or fire hazards. Plumbing failures that make bathrooms or kitchens unusable, and severe pest infestations or mold. If your unit has any of these issues, the law generally recognizes that your tenant rights allow you to request repairs, and in extreme cases, withhold rent until the home is made safe again. But here's the key. You cannot just stop paying rent on your own. Doing so can put you at risk of eviction. Instead, tenants are typically required to, number 1, notify your landlord in writing about the sewage backup or habitability problem. Number 2, allow a reasonable amount of time for the landlord to make repairs. And number 3, if repairs are not made, explore legal options like rent escrow or court-approved methods of withholding rent. This process ensures you stay protected while also holding your landlord accountable. So what is rent escrow? It's a legal way that allows tenants to withhold rent safely by paying it into a separate court-controlled or third-party account until repairs are made. Here's how it typically works. You file paperwork to start the process. A judge or housing authority reviews your evidence, photos, videos, repair requests, and receipts, and determines whether these conditions justify withholding rent. Lastly, you deposit your rent with the court or designated account instead of giving it to your landlord. This way, you're not breaking the lease, you're following a legal process to enforce your tenant rights. As usual, documentation is everything. Always take photos and videos of the sewage backup and damages. Keep written proof of all repair requests, emails, and certified letters. Save receipts for temporary fixes, cleaning, or hotel stays. Without evidence, it becomes your word against your landlord's, and that makes it harder to prove your case if you need to go to court. Just to reiterate, here's the big warning. Never just stop paying rent on your own. If you withhold rent without using rent escrow, your landlord can file for eviction, and you could lose your case, even if you had a legitimate sewage backup or habitability issue to begin with. The safest route is always the legal rent escrow process. If you're unsure how to move forward, seek help from local housing authorities for code enforcement and inspections, legal aid organizations that offer free or low-cost support for tenants, or tenant advocacy groups that can guide you through the rent withholding process. These resources can explain your rights in more detail and ensure you don't make a mistake that risks your housing. So let's recap. If you're dealing with a sewage backup or other major habitability issue, document everything with photos, videos, and receipts. Notify your landlord in writing and give them time to respond. If repairs aren't made, file for rent escrow in Baltimore Landlord-Tenant Court. And never withhold rent illegally. Always use the legal process to protect your tenant rights. Bottom line, understanding the right way to handle withholding rent gives you protection, leverage, and peace of mind. If this video was helpful, hit the like button, subscribe to Bay Property Management Group, and check back in for weekly video uploads on all things related to the rental industry. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.